is a canvas that I've prepared by laying down some. It's got layers of paint, it's got tissue paper, it's got gesso, and what I'm now going to do is cover it, not cover it, but draw some designs in its latex. It's also, you can also use art masking fluid, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw some designs. It's a very thin applicator, so I should be able to get some nice fine lines. Whilst this is supposedly used for mould making, and you will find it, I'm going to do an experiment, I think I've done an experiment on watercolour paper so you can see the difference, but a small jar of see if I can get it. is it half a litre? No, it's 1 litre. So the 1 litre cost me £12. And I brought this 75ml, and that cost me 6. £6, 12, 75ml. It's the same thing, it's latex, rubber latex. But obviously, because it's used in different, I mean, this, I'm just thinking about the smell. I can get this open. They both smell quite horrible. So now I'm just finishing off with a few spots in choice places. There's some yellow I've put on here that I want to come out. I want to be, when I've done the black, I want you to be able to see that against the black, because it is quite cool. And the next time, I mean, because this is one canvas that I'd started and I hadn't finished. I thought I would just use this. Okay, so can't see anywhere else to place some more dots around. Might cover some of these with so some of them will have black spots and some of them won't. Let's do that one. This one is begging to be enclosed. Actually, I'm going to make this area a circle, so where the yellow is, and I'm going to make this a circle before it dries, because the yellow will stand out against the black quite nicely. Just go there, like that, maybe even here. It's green, so you'll see the green when you make that a proper circle rather than a splodge. Like so. Where we've got these 3 colours, I'm just going to create a circle here. Now, I've used 2 bottles of this, and I would have finished if the 75ml, I think this is 50ml, no, it's not 50ml. Anyway, the 75ml container would have finished if I was just using that. Let's have a look now. These ones, as they dry, you'll just get a different effect anyway. So I'm going to let that dry. I have to let it dry flat because it will actually, here's a good point, as it is now, it will run. So I'm just gonna get some randomness going here. I didn't create, and just allow some of it to drip. Okay, stop dripping. Okay, so that's what we've got. Now it looks like a hot mess at the moment, but once this is dry, and then we're going to apply the paint, and it's watered down. We watered down the acrylic paint to do the next stage. Okay, I thought I'd show you where I'm at the moment. So after the thing had dried, I painted it black, and now that that's dried, I'm peeling off the layer of tape. So I use the System 3 black paint, but what I'm finding is that I think because it's a student grade, it's not as black as I thought it would be. It's processed black. Plus, when I'm peeling it off, it's peeling off some of the paint as well, so you don't get the straight lines that I thought we might get. Okay, this is the bit that I always like. It's where firstly, I'm trying to still see what kind of straight lines I can get. There are some areas that I wanted to be a bit straighter, but you just work with what you've got. And then what I normally do when I'm working with kind of abstract designs like this is to see what patterns, what faces I can see coming out, and I can see it looks like a male figure kind of staring off into the distance or staring at somebody. So what I normally do is get my charcoal pencil and I just kind of sketch around the image that I can see. I don't go with, well, it should look like this. I just go with what I can see, and that's why what I do is I'll turn it around a few times to see which is the strongest face that is coming out. And so I'm now looking for the second face, because the first face is right over to the left, and then you've got this space. So I want to put a face in this area, and what I can see is a female face actually, with a slight afro, and so what I do is I then draw around this again with the charcoal pencil, and every now and again, just so that I can see it clearly, I will use the water to activate it. These charcoal pencils are not necessarily, this particular brand is not necessarily, it's supposed to be used with water, but it's kind of water soluble, and I use it and it works really well for doing the outlines and then kind of blending in and using it as in terms of shading. So the next thing to do is to block out some more of the faces that I can see with gesso, my favourite tool, supply, and I'll just go around this again in the areas that I can identify a face. This is the same face, and I will be adding colour. Now the best thing about this is that you don't have to finish it all at once, and that's why I encourage you to play, because we don't always have a couple of hours, and this particular painting has taken a couple of hours from start to finish, and then the drying time with the latex as well. So I do encourage you to play, and I do encourage you to come back to work and not see it as you've got to sit down and finish. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.